Your child got an assignment from school that he has to speak on selected topic on the stage. The child knows in and out of the topic, but he is very apprehensive that he will not be able to talk on the stage. You are also worried about the situation. You lecture him on self-confidence and how it improves the future of a person. Is it appropriate? Will it improve the self-confidence of the child? On stage tomorrow, at this point of time, I would like you to analyze your confidence level. How confident you are when you have to give a presentation in front of your boss or colleague. I have observed some people are so underconfident. They give their fully prepared presentation to the colleague or their friends, resulting in shifting of the limelight. Still, they are very happy that they don't have to speak on the stage. Generally, it is seen that Indians are less confident compared to their Western counterparts, but we need to change it. Confident होगा India, तभी तो बढ़ेगा India. Because I am a pediatrician by profession, I have to focus only on the kids. How to develop self-confidence in kids without making them aware? First of all, we need to raise a self-confident child, not a bully. There is a difference. Self-confident child is aware of his or her rights. At the same time, he is aware of others' rights as well. But a bully is only aware of his rights. Long run, it boomerangs, and the people around him considers him a threat. React appropriately, and his reputation is also damaged. Let us talk about what steps we should take. Teacher is visiting in your house, and your child is playing in the visiting room. Suddenly, the child wants to hide behind the curtain. What is your reaction? Please come out and greet Mr. So-and-so. Or you just lovingly cuddle this child? What message did you convey just now? I am with you always, no matter how shy you are. Please answer me in comment section of the child he or she is born with. Which child is more likely to be confident in future? Children also have different personalities just like adults. Some are introvert and some are extrovert. That is the basic nature of the child he or she is born with. Please, for God's sake, don't change the basic nature of the child. Teach the extrovert child never to be outspoken, and the introvert child where he should speak when it is required. A balanced child is never outspoken but speaks when required. Now I will always again speak about a hypothetical syndrome. There are many parents who force the child to recite a recently learned poem in front of the guest. Child is not interested and the guest is bored. Please write in comment section whether it will increase the confidence of the child. Be very generous with the physical contact like hugging from time to time. It increases the self-confidence in child because child feels loved and wanted. Maintain a healthy environment in the house. The elders should solve their differences when the child is not at home, because bad environment can only result into an underconfident and confused child, because children don't learn from lecture but from example. I will also mention a very old Sanskrit shlok in India on Chanakya Niti. In Chanakya Niti, because I am a pediatrician, I will try to explain it neurologically. Panchavarsham ladayet putram, 10 varsham tadayet tata, prapte shodishe varshe, putram mitra vadacharat. Meaning, till 5 years of age, just pamper the child. Till teenage, teach discipline to the child. After 16 years, treat the child like a friend. When the child is from conceptual age to 5 years of age, the brain is going very fast. The brain reaches 80 to 90% of the adult size by 2 to 3 years of age. In this period, we need lot of stimulation, exploration and happiness around, because it is required for happy growth of the brain. After the age of 5 years, parenting is like a potter who supports the vessel from inside and shapes it from outside. After that, I will take the time when the child has entered teenage, because in this age there is lot of external influence and child is very sensitive. The prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is the analyzing power of the brain, has not developed fully till yet, and child is not very mature also because he has no experiences of life as yet. So the tough suggestions are not accepted easily. Keep an eye on his friends. Keep an eye on his social media, what he is watching. Continue friendly conversation in a child, and any suggestion, if needed, should be given very gently in a conversation way. Never compare the child to other kids like the sibling or the peers, because each child is different and that shakes the self-confidence of the child. Try to improve good qualities of a child and reduce negative qualities in a gentle manner. Try to develop extracurricular activities in a child in which he or she is interested. Never try to push the child in the activity your own interest. This helps to boost the self-confidence in a big way. Suppose child is interested in playing guitar or singing or dancing, not necessarily he will become a good star in the chosen field. But when he plays in front of small audiences in family function or school function and gets appreciation, his confidence level increases many-fold. Encourage child to play some sport of his own interest. It helps in building physical stamina, mental stamina, focus and confidence level also. Also take interest in his or her extracurricular activity. Enjoy it and appreciate it. I was watching podcast of a very successful stand-up comedian. He was saying that people say that I am very effortless in my performances. He said nothing is ever effortless. I don't tell people the countless nights I have spent in writing and rewriting my performance. The countless days I have spent in rehearsing in front of the mirror. Storytelling is an art. Whenever the child attends a fun event, ask the child to describe what happened there. Be very attentive when he is telling. Enjoy his performance. Never ever make him feel that he is being evaluated. On dinner table, each one of you can take turns in telling a story. Never be an overprotective parent. Let him fall on his own and learn on his own how to cross the major hurdles in the life. If he comes with any problem, ask him to write the 3 major solutions on his own. That way, he will learn the problem solving skills. Even if you are a busy parent, always ask him what happened in school today. You should be aware of his battles, victories and failures. Cheer for his victories. Be a support system in his failures. Please comment in comment section how many of you are doing this already as parent and what you need to improve upon. Now coming to the topic, we started with public speaking. The more you face it, the easier it becomes. Don't be apprehensive if you become nervous while going on stage. Most competent speakers suffer from it. Of course, you should be the master of the subject that day. When you are going to speak, make eye contact with the place where you are very comfortable and start speaking. If you are good, you will get claps. If you are bad, it was just a bad day. Here, role of parents become very important. Face the stage again. Now coming to the role of schools. Schools have a very great role to play in personality development. School should encourage especially the underconfident ones to face the stage. Only the meritorious student should not be the apple of eye of the teachers. When we saw multiple seeds, some seeds grow effortlessly. Some seeds need lot of fertilizer and water to grow. As a school, we are successful if we are able to grow the difficult ones. We have to understand that none of the celebrities which we see today, like film stars, sports stars or politicians, were very good in academics. One tip for the elders who are sometimes very underconfident, your smartphone can help a lot. Every day speak on any random topic in front of your smartphone for 2 minutes, and after that watch your own performance. Then replay it and compare it with the rest of the speakers. How was your facial expressions? Did it change when you spoke with different emotions? What is your body language? How confident you appear? Improve it next time when you talk on other topic. Try to speak without preparing the subject. Of course, you will talk on only those topics you are familiar with. One important rule of thumb is fake it till you make it. So, I think I have touched all the important points which I thought I should be talking about how to raise a confident child. If you like the topic, kindly like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.